Bye, have a great time. Shut your bleeding hole!
Hooray!
Mike!
What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful combination there of commands. Come on in, friends. How are we doing? If we're doing well. How is your day? We are on a Saturday. Give me a rating. 1 out of 10. Hit me right in the face right now. Right now. All right. Give it me. Give it to me. I'm ready for it. I'm prepared. Welcome on in, Ruben. Welcome on in, Will. Welcome on in, Shell. How you doing? Shadow, lovely to see you, my friend. Pumpkin, how you doing, my friend? Hey, listen, those caps, yeah, you go hard on those capital letters. You do what you want, my friend. Fee as well, welcome on in, friend. How you doing? Amashu, enjoy your lurk, my friend. I appreciate SC, enjoy your lurk as well. Whilst I take the kiddos on a walk, you take as long as you need, my friend. 8 out of 10, 4 out of 5. Oh wait, 4, 5. Hey, listen, me and you are the same fee today. I'm about a rare. I've hit us. I've unfortunately. I've broken a new record. It's a 4 the lowest I've ever had on stream, but it seems not. We're all about in a bit of a not a great spot. So maybe collectively we can have a nice chill night, and we can maybe make those scores go a tiny bit higher. I'm tired. Other things other than tired, and I just want to go and lie down. How are you and your cheeks? Oh, the cheeks are doing great. They will. If ever is ever a doubt, the cheeks are still like a 6, if at worst. You know, the cheeks are always solid. Let's lay down together. Let me turn my camera to that side. Actually, let's not, because there's a mug, a plate, a wrapper, and an apple that's been eaten on the bed. Not on the bed, or the plate on the bed. That's grim. But no, I'll just lie here for a bit. I should have a chair that could like recline, and we'll have a nap together. I hope we're doing all right other than that, though. You've had a good day. Have you spent it? Which is why today we're going to do Killer, but we're going to do Dixper Killer. So if you want a bit of laughter today, a little bit of fun, go wild. Go wild. We'll put Dixper on. How are you, though, Will? How are you, my friend? 8 out of 10, sorry, surprisingly. Very nice. Very nice. We'll take Will's 8. We shall channel the energy of Will today. Will, you are no pressure, but you are a beacon of light. But how is Mike himself though? Does he learn anything from his cheeks? He doesn't. He should take more. I should take pointers from him. I should get my notepad out or something. You worked today. You did indeed. Yes, you did indeed. How was that? Is that why you maybe a 3? Because 3 is also not solid at all. Hello there, sunshine. Hello, Violet. How are you? Quad nachos. I already know because I've spoken to Violet today already. How you doing, friend? Hope you're doing well. Like me. Do you have that? Listen, this is a. Oh my god, these are disgusting. Do you remember like that? I think. Listen, the new glass meme aside, do you know any glasses are that like old? They're like no longer can like it can't physically be cleaned anymore. Like it's become part of the glasses. Hi friends, welcome to Ellie. Lovely to see you, my friend. Hope you've been lovely. You've been having a lovely time. I'm just trying to clean any speckle off. Now work was absolutely was actually okay. Just other things, okie dokie. Well, hopefully, like I say, by the end of tonight, we can collectively be a little bit better. Fingers crossed. They were really good. Forgot I had no taco seasoning though, so use some paprika. Oh, mate, paprika and Cajun spice. That's you're in safe hands. You are in more. I put smoked paprika on a lot of things. A lot of if ever in doubt, just whack some smoked paprika on it. Maybe not sweet. Don't maybe whack it on like your pastries, your desserts like your apple crumble. But fish, chicken, other meats, non-meats meat are available like corn mince. There's a lot left, so I'll send it over. Nice, yes, please do, please do. I love good taco. I tell you what, I don't like. Oh no, nacho, but similar thing, right? tacos, though, I'm speaking of, I do some solid veggie tacos, but the problem is, eating them, it ends up turning from like my first couple of tacos, maybe one or two, or actually in tacos you build it all up, you put the cheese, you do the guac and the salsa, all that stuff on top, and then by about the third one, but this is running off way, I just can't be bothered with it. I just put it in a bowl and crumble a load of a taco shell on it and just eat it like a bowl out of the bowl. The guitar is back, baby. Oh, look how beautiful and gold it is. Although, why is that not showing up the first message you've sent, but it's now showing up now? What's happened? Yeah, just shove it in exactly. Just it's just lazy. It's peak laziness. Make all of us tacos. I will. It's one of those rare, like, do you know, like I'm more of a baker though. I feel like I'm more, that's my domain. If I'm looking to impress somebody with my tiramisu or I've done some ginger biscuits in the past, which was pretty solid. Made them for my grandma one Christmas when I was actually could be asked to put an effort in for Christmas presents. Now you're lucky if you get anything. I have truly embraced this old man mentality, it seems. Actually never had a taco ever. They're very nice. They're not like this breakthrough revolutionary thing, but they're just very nice. If you like your Mexican food, you'll be in safe hands. Ayo, smoked sweet paprika is great, especially in tomato sauce. I can imagine, yeah. I've had it in like a tomato passata, which is, I guess, essentially a similar thing. A tomato sauce, because tomato sauce to me, as a British person, is like tomato ketchup. But like, I'm guessing you mean like, you could mean like tomato passata or something. Welcome in, Stokes. How you doing, my friend? Happy Saturday to you, you lovely dancing sausage person. Bacon is harder. Do you think so? I think bacon's more easy because it's like, I think what I like about bacon is it's almost, as long as you follow it to a T, instruction by instruction, gram by gram with ingredients, you will exactly produce what it says it will, you know. Whereas like cooking, I'm a bit like overly, especially with like things like chicken, I'd rather overcook it a tiny bit to make sure I don't die, than be like, yeah, that looks about. So I'll end up drying it out like a soggy boot, a leather boot. Welcome, Nico. How you doing? He bakes too. I know. Somebody snap me up quick. Too late. He's already taken. Missy will not be happy if you try and steal me. How you doing though, Nico? Welcome in, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Do I like smoked meats? I'm trying to think of an example of smoked. I don't think smoked salmon, but that's fish. I like smoked salmon. I don't mind a smoked cheese as well. There's a solid smoked cheese. Is there one you had in mind? Because I'm trying to think of a smoked meat that is not smoked sausage. I don't think I've had a smoked sausage, but I'll be down for one. Wait, I just noticed it's been half a year. You do indeed, Eddie. How come your thing didn't show up straight away? I'll make dinner if Mike makes a cert for chat. Sold. Yeah, me and Mike have a taco off. I'll be down for that. I just make carrot cake because it's really easy, mate. That's the thing is though, Shadow. Carrot cake. It's like, that's like, to be fair, Shadow, that's me with like tiramisu. Like, it's easy, but it's ridiculously good. It's one of those where I'm like, how is it this good for being this simple to make? You know what I mean? Stokesy, Shell, Ellie, Nico, all of my friends are here. That's right, we'll collect you. I am just the vehicle to allow the floor to be yours. I just show up, go live, and play a couple of silly little games. Yeah, the little message didn't pop up. Well, I'm hoping. I don't know if you need to do a refresh of the stream because somebody else had a problem. Recently as well, so I wonder if maybe sometimes it might be the next stream, it might trigger it or something, but hopefully you do get the opportunity to do that. But I will prematurely say thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate it very much, and hopefully it does show up. If it doesn't show up in the next couple of streams, let me know, and we'll otherwise I will forget to add the balls. Like smoked beef, I don't think I've had smoked beef before. I mean, I'm not a massive beef fan anyway. I'll give it take it, you know. I'm not really a massive red meat man. The best thing I can back is something called that thing. Let me Google that. I'm not even going to try it. That's got to be sausage, right? Schnauz. Oh no, it's a dessert. I thought it was like that looks so good. Oh, it's butter biscuits, bro. Oh, that looks like I am taking like a speed run trip to the hospital, but is it worth it? Absolutely. like chocolate and those buttery biscuits. Oh, so good. Yeah, they look great. Yeah, that was very good actually. Basically, make a cake made of chocolate and cookies. Yeah, that was very good. Very good. I mean, like I say, terrible for me. I'll be rolling out of the room, but worth it. Was Balls not at 30? Possibly. I can always go back and check if not. No problem. I'm just happy to support how I can. I appreciate very much, Ellie. It's very kind of you. Enjoy your emotes. You enjoy no ads. And fingers crossed. I mean, listen, hey, we'll prematurely put a ball on. And if it wasn't 30 last stream, then that can be your ball. I'm very excited to see pics of what? What we're baking? Right, we are doing killer today, by the way. If we were not already aware of the ramblings that have been going on, if you would like to request a killer, please do ! Request. You're welcome to do so. I nearly /raided. We're already going out. I'm already gone.
And then
if you would like to request that command is there. Go and knock yourselves out, and I'm going to pin that. It was 30. There you go. Then in that case, then what? I'll tell you why it is though. It's because now it's Ruben Control Z, isn't it? There you go. Control Z. So I must have either been still had that program open for the balls whilst I was maybe doing a post-stream tweet or whatever, and must have Control Z'd something, and it does it in the background. Why it used to be Control A, but the problem with that was when we're playing mouse and keyboard, you use Control when you play mouse and keyboard. So and A obviously is a directional button. So it was I think one stream it was on 1,000 plus balls. Thank you for all for coming and having a lovely. Exactly, that's it. Cheers, lads. Appreciate it. It was a lovely 22 minutes and 21 seconds. About 10 minutes of that nearly was starting to screen. Let's wrap it up. Let's get out of here. Right, DBD. Let's open you, mate. Yes, like I say, we're going to run a little bit Dixper tonight. If you want to go wild with it, go for it. I might do a quick drop, unless Ruben, if you want to set that up, you're welcome to do so, my friend. Maybe do five crates and stream. Let's go. It's easy me to say,
end the stream, Mark. Let's get out of here.
Or something like that. I have seen the trailer. What's that for? For the DVD, you mean? The teaser trailer. Ball tax has not been great for us. Oh my god. Yeah, so you're all focused number to number. I tell you, it's not focused on the numbers. Yeah, the scary one. Yeah, the scary one is. It's. I tell you what, I quite like the way they drip fed. Man, I need somebody. You've probably seen me been doing it at the start of stream. I need somebody to just fucking bend me, just basically bend me backwards this way, probably hospital, but worth it, yes. There you go, 5 crates. I imagine have been dropped by Ruben. Let's see. Is anyone who's the fastest? Fastest fingers first, like on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. There you go. Ruben has dropped 5 juicy crates. If you want to steal one, knock yourself out. One's already gone. L to whoever's nearly going to miss out. Oh, okay, we're okay. Fucking bend me, basically, Stakes. Honestly. So if someone's got the strength to just backwards, that'd be great. I'd feel it. I would be crying in pain, but long term, probably better for me. Do you know those videos they weirdly they circulate eventually on either mainly YouTube. It's those people that full on chiropractor snap neck people. I would fear I'd be dead, but would I like to experience it once? Yes, because everyone afterwards I feel like a new person. That'd be great right now. In my old age, I'd be like, listen, that sounds lovely. And if I do die, maybe you've saved me a job. Good morning, Diva. How you doing, my friend? How are you all doing? I'm doing very good. Well, actually, no, I take it back. I'm okay. I'm decent. I'm a mid. I'm very mid today, but otherwise, nothing like crazy to worry about, or nothing to be just mid. It's not bad. It's all good. It looks intriguing. The analog horror angle is so cool. I did like all the little drip feed, and they did say very very much a. And if it's something spooky coming to Deebs, then I'm all for it. Say it's bring back the real horror, which is hard, I guess, because listen, Ghostface scares me still. Myers can still scare me. Piggy on occasion, but otherwise, unless someone's got a build with Oh yeah, I ruined it. I did. I must have just pressed Control Z again. What was it? Oh, because I was making the point of it. Idiot. I officially finished my first week as a team lead this week. It was hard, but do you feel good for it? I bet it's like, say, week 1 is probably the hardest. I'm guessing. I'm not. I have zero evidence here, but I'm going to assume that is the case. Not horrendous, but nothing to throw. Exactly. I'm not here singing from the rooftops. I'm here just here. I'm just here. Hi, I'm just here. Nice to meet you. Stop taxing. I know. Listen, it's going to be 0.5. No, listen. Imagine we can't go any lower. It's literally impossible. I'm nervous for next week because I have zero idea what to do. But I kind of also know what I'm doing. I think it's one of those. Yeah, you have to fly by the seam of your pants, something like that. Is a saying in there. Basically, wing it. And then eventually you'll start to pick things up, I'm sure. I'm sure you already have it a week. Hi, just here. I'm Ruben. Hi, Ruben. Ruben. This is nothing that's reminding me, but did you see The Rock finally turning heel and owning it? I feel like I may have missed something here. Of course, it's her. Obviously, I'm not making it easier for you. Sorry. Spirit. Nice. We can do some Spirit. Yeah, the new Killing. Yeah, very much excited for it. That is next Tuesday, no? I believe. I didn't fuck Rock. To be fair, actually, Ruben, I'm not gonna lie. It's good that he did what he did. Like saying he did like a heel promo last night on SmackDown. It was very. I quickly watched it before stream in 2x speed, but it was like, but it was it was very good. I say very good. It was he was low key speaking some facts. I'm about to break. Yeah, honestly, it's probably me today. My shoulder's about to break off my body and go and live another life somewhere. Break. Right, who's first? It's a Bubba boy. Okie dokie. Then we've got a wealthy list. We've got a healthy list going on. We have Spirit then for Shell. We have Hag for Fee. The Grim Reaper with a gun for Shadow. I'll figure that one out shortly. Huntress for Ellie. Then a Skull Merchant for Violet. Teach me like one of your French tiramisus. I won't be teaching anything with tiramisu. Tiramisu with a Skull Merchant. And then a Spirit for Will. Perfect. Right. We shall get ourselves into our first game of the day. Just spam BP. Oh my god, you are right. I should have done that, shouldn't I? No. Right, listen, the first 10 minutes of this game is now just going to be me spending blood points. You get your popcorn, and it's going to be really engaging. Really engaging content. Right, so what am I doing? Dixper is on, ladies and gentlemen. That gives that chance for that to connect, and I'll spend a tiny bit. Oh, PPhead P100. That would be a good point. Yeah, that would be. That's a very good point. We could P100 Pyramid Head, couldn't we? Yeah, look. Oh, he's one level away from being P100. That'd be a really good idea. But I'm just gonna spend on a couple of other people first, and then we might come down and end on Pyramid Head. Might have enough left for him. I don't know. We'll see. Oh yeah, Shadow, don't worry. I'm fully doing a bit. I'm like, listen, P100 Pyramid Head ain't never happening, all right? We've got 1,200 plus add-ons with him, all right? Ain't happening for a while. Although, actually, I am going to have to shortly because... Oh, wait, no, hang on. If a new killer comes out, and I P3 them, I will get purple versions of them straight away for Pyramid Head, right? Yeah? Yeah, we'll never have to P100 him. Hello, I nearly full named you Pup. That would have been very, very wrong, despite it being your full name. Definitely full legal birth certificate name. Hello, my name is Fiery Little Pup 22. That was the 22nd one. How you doing though, Pup? Oh, come on in. Hope you're doing wonderful. If I can get a shout out for Pup, absolute wonderful person. Good vibes. And one of those rare occasions, I say rare, usually, so we had a game against each other, and it was quite, just a lovely interaction. So if you've not dropped a follow, we've dropped all the raids over, I've sung their praises, so please, yes, go and show some love. Where's the other 20, exactly, what have you done with those other 21 pups, huh? We done with them. PB had such garbage add-ons. Exactly, that's the problem. But the point is, the only two that I need, I'm healthy and wealthy in them. Just ordered the Chinese as lazy to cook. Welcome in, Gibbs. How you doing, my friend, as well? Hope you're doing wonderful. That's a great shout. Fuck's sake, Mike, do it. This is why we don't do it though, because the more I resist, the more you
I've been chosen.
the more
Farewell, my
I'm just
friends.
keep resisting.
We're going
Okay,
to a
you
better
know me and my
place.
stubborn ways. You should almost feed into it and be like, oh, we don't even care anyway, Mike. Like, honestly, the bit's past, Michael. Just stop. It's no one cares anymore about your P1, and then I'll probably end up doing it. It's Storksy. Thank you very much, my friend, for gifting a sub to Pop. Enjoy no ads. Enjoy your emotes. I appreciate it very much, Stokesy. That's very kind of you. I shall add you one of my finest balls. It's hard, Dodge. Welcome in, Pixie. How you doing? How you doing? You're here. It's like you're looking at me then. Yes, I am. Oh, yeah. It's like, no, you mean Ella. Yes, how you doing, Pixie? Hope you've had a lovely day. Right, who are we doing first? Bubba. That's enough blood points spent. It's fine. Someone keep shouting at me tonight, and we'll spend them a bit. I think you should do the items, but one, or leave it at the last 20,000. The thing is, the problem with the last 20,000 button, that's dangerous. Because I feel like I'm a bit stupid sometimes. You may have noticed it every so often. And I feel like I would probably end up somehow, by some miracle, clicking that button. I don't know how. Ask me how it happened, but it will. Sometimes, exactly. I was almost understanding myself. I was trying to hope sure no one that kind of went by the wayside there. Got a busy week this week, but luckily I have Thursday to rest. It's my birthday. Nice, happy birthday prematurely for Thursday. I hope you're having a nice day, even though it says you're doing. You've got it to rest, but hopefully you've got something exciting planned, whatever that is, whatever you find to be a good thing to on your birthday. Like I say, mine was my day of exciting is doing Shaftal. Right, what are we doing with Bobby Boy? We are. Oh, I tell you what, we will do. No, actually, I'm not. I'm not ready just yet for being a little memester. We're going to go in just pretty normal with a coupe look. You're welcome, Shadow. It's clobbering time. It's bubbering time. Right, if you would like to request a killer exclamation mark request, I believe Dixper is. It's synced. That's good. If you want to mess up with my Dixper, then go for it. Pixie, if you want a free crate, you might have missed out, but there are a couple. Oh my. Go on, Mike. Go on, pal. Yeah. Dixyper. Couple of grapes I have. A couple of grapes on me. I've got a couple of grapes. Yes, how are you doing, Pup? I hope you're doing wonderful. Hope you're having a good day. Have you spent it? Did your Pal World glitch break? No, fix. there was a. Remember last time we spoke properly? Something about your Pal World was balked. Yes, what Chinese did you order, Gibbs? I am a chow mein kind of guy. Yeah, the brain power. Honestly, I've got too much. It's too much. But don't fuck your triceps. Yeah, true. I won't. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Have you
I can't
ever
imagine.
had dreams
I've never.
That you
Yep.
you want
Of course.
him to do you so much you could do anything.
Yes, exactly that. Couldn't agree more. I live for sour and sweet chicken. Oh, that is I know that's a popular. Yeah, sweet and sour chicken. People are a big fan of that. OMG, speaking of Pal World, level 30 boss. What the is going on with this? Are we that way? Probably. Your reaction is even better than that sound. Yeah, it's the poor lad. Listen, I both love and hate him. The hate is coming from like, just finish your sentence. Just please put some words together. But the other part is like, listen, bless him. He's trying his damnedest. Ready to witness just how much I missed on DBD. Ellie, the good news is you haven't missed anything with me, because I am still mid at best. Chow mein. Or chow mein. I love myself some chow mein. It's delicious. Or sweet and sour chicken balls. But I ordered barbecue chicken noodles with sesame prawn toast. Very nice, very nice. Same thoughts, yeah. Like I'm very, I can't be too mad at him. You know, he's trying his damnedest, right? Lethal Pursuit. Just get cracking. It's good. Right on. What are you doing there? What were you doing over there? She was touching something. She tampering with my lockers. Oh, I do not feel. What? Oh. didn't know where he was. So you're gonna live another day, pal. I don't feel warm at all. My eyeballs don't feel warm. My fingers don't feel warm. Or just someone pretending to be the main company. I think I was iffy with Palworld at first because I heard about the NFT stuff, then found out it was all fake or just somebody pretending to be the main. Okay. Also, Pixie, you said something about. No! What was it? OMG, speaking of Palworld, I was fighting level 30 boss and my pal used his special attack and it sent the boss up in the air and it never came back. he's out of here. He's had enough. Oh dear, I think we just have to accept we're going to eat that. Fair enough. I read it at... Oh, there you go, it works. Pixie, listen, you should know me by now. That's me in a nutshell. That's me in a nutshell. That's kind of, you get what you pay for. The NFT stuff is wrong, but the producer of the game is very into AI, which is basically the same, but yellow. Yeah, I have a weird, like a, I have opinions on AI. It's, overall I don't like it. It is basically the overriding opinion. Yeah, just not a fan. I did actually read the rest of that Pixie show. Haha, noob. I'm the noob. Just testing if it works. Yes, it does indeed work. I thought for a second it hadn't because we heard music but no visual. But it was edging us. I don't mind AI. I just don't think. Yeah, that's what I mean. As in, like, it existing is okay. But the problem is, and I see people. This is what I don't. There's some very. What it is naturally something exists which is like pretty cool, but then obviously we just take it to a level that doesn't need to be taken to. Oh my days. Like we always take stuff too far, you know. Like it's fun to mess around for a little bit of funnies, but naturally, like I say, people just take it too far. Right, we need to M1 fucking elite here. Some people use it incredibly unethical. Exactly, that's what I mean. Like, that's the thing. I don't like that, man. Like, I've seen enough like AI stuff being used for the wrong reasons, which is like, say, it's. Am I surprised? For the most part, us as human beings are fucking POSs. I've just wasted a coop stack. Good one. AI can be used effectively in certain places. It just can't replace people, and that's the whole centre idea of the AI art movement, and it sucks. Yeah, what I've seen a lot of people like, you know exactly what's going to happen. Obviously, if it's not already happening, people obviously claiming their own artwork, but obviously it's AI. Very scary. Like someone got AI to tell them the recipe for a banned chemical. Oh dear. You shouldn't profit off AI. You shouldn't claim you did it because you didn't. You wrote a few words. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's people claiming that they've done something special when they've just a program. Like, obviously, they've just put in a couple of keywords. Like, there's a thing a while ago where you could, like, make yourself a pop figure. Like, that was doing the rounds. Like, that AI... What was that app? You were on it once, Pixie, with a few people. Like, you were doing... You posted like a few images and then it would bring you all these generated images. Like that again, if it's for all fun and games, then like sure, whatever. Like it's no harm, is it? Like it's very, it's very harmless, isn't it? But then it's naturally when you're given the power of something like that, people will, of course, abuse it or take it to a bit too long of a bit too extreme, I guess. This game is a throw, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Just thought I'd let you all know if you didn't already kind of catch what's the lay of this game. Yeah, it needs some sort of if that's not that Geno, it is. Yeah, I mean this game's gone, man. I've honestly not even been present in this game. It's quite incredible how much I've just disassociated with this entire game. I like the AI music with characters, but also a lot of voice actors have said stop doing this. It's not my voice. Yeah, like all that stuff. Like it's the people do covers of artists, which, like I say, it's just purely out of like it's interesting, or it has me intrigued, but also, like I say, it's it doesn't just stop at that, because then people will take it to nth degrees and it's just like it just ends up being a bit scary. I was hoping he'd double backed, but I went into a rock, so great news. Yeah, I was talking with Tom DeLong about soup. There you go, see? Armless. Good armless fun. Alright? Good armless fun. But like I say, it's not, for the most part, used for that. Yeah, like the pop figure things, I did that for a laugh. Never post it anywhere. Not that it's like it's a crime for me to have posted it there. But let's say I said, oh, I made this pop figure of me in Blender. Do you guys like it? Like, that's the problem. There's so many people will just put whack stuff in there, or like I say, they'll do it with just whatever art they do, and then they'll claim it's theirs, or they'll not mention that it's AI, and obviously they'll just that gives the impression that, oh, it's theirs then, it must be theirs. I'm late. Late to what? You late to nothing. Yeah, late to nothing. I think we just pop this door. Honestly, that game just then, I may as well have not played that. Like, I wasn't at all present for that whole thing. That was a pointless game. After being accused of ChatGPT on my assignment, I was pissed off because I spent 5+ hours working on it, so it really put me off the teacher. That's the problem, isn't it, as well? That wasn't there when I did my uni stuff. Like, there was services like, obviously frowned upon, but there was oh, to you dropping a survivor my launch. Well, I've only picked up 2 survivors, so to be honest, you didn't have many opportunities actually. We distracted you? No, not at all. That's not me saying that. No, do not say it as that. I just personally haven't. I think I'm a bit like today anyway. I'm not really in the room. I'm not on this planet today, so we might have we might end up with a weird night of games, but we'll see what we get. For now, AI seems to be worse in quality in essays than humans, since they lack emotions. At least that's what my theory is. Well, yeah, what I was going to say is all I had in uni was like, there was, again, not that I use a service, but I know there was of services like people would write your essays, and there was you could go on. I mean, probably people have, I'm sure. But yeah, there is a plenty way to do that. It's so nice to be in it. I missed it so much. Well, Ellie, you know you are welcome always, and it is always lovely. It is always lovely to have you back. Typo, Jesus, some professors want to justify it, failed. But well, the thing is as well, it's I make plenty of typo errors in just anything that I do. And even if I do like a recheck of it or reread or whatever, there'll still be errors there. Like the amount of times I've done a stream title, done a tweet, done a TikTok, and like the title's whack or something. And Ruben will kindly point it out. GG's, good to connect. That was also not being me being a dick mind. That was genuinely Ruben has saved me many times from having a very sketchy stream title. Welcome in, Paige as well. How you doing, friend? Hope you're doing well. Wouldn't AI make less typos? Yeah, Pixie was said that, yeah, there was some claim that she had got accused of it, which is quite an insult, isn't it? Quite an insult to you. Unless, like saying Pixie, maybe they've had people in the past doing it through that. Because the thing is as well, it's one of those where long term it's going to bite you in the ass if, let's say, either scenario, whether it's you're making art, whether you're making it do your essays, whatever it is, making you try and it producing something for you that you don't actually have the capabilities of, because eventually that's going to bite you in the ass, whatever it is. The uni degree thing could end up biting you in the ass at some point down the line. It's just not worth the risk, I would say. It's no different too. That's why, even despite how annoying or hard or whatever at times uni got, I would never. The thought probably came in my head, like, what if just someone else does this for me? Like, I'll just pay someone, they'll do my essay. But long term, it's not good. It's not good at all. And obviously, the good news is we never ended up doing it. I never ended up doing it, which would be it would be terrible, because what would happen is you'll eventually get outed, because whatever that assignment was on, you might get then something that you have to do based off of that, and you have no idea what you're talking about. I use AI to loop the demons in DVD. It's how I have Hyper MMR. I'm using it secretly, John, and it's still only getting me 0 cases killer. So I must pay for the premium AI or something, you know. Welcome in, John. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well.
I love you, bitch.
Thank you very much. Okay, let's just hang out and have fun. Exactly. The games will come in the sense of, I don't necessarily need them to be good games anyway. I'm just meaning more. That first game was very much just a write-off. You know, it's all good. It's all good. I love making my life more difficult, so I'd probably never use AI. I think it's just it's just not worth it long term. I wrote the word economico and that word by accident. That's the whole reason. Because so the accent was different. Damn, you're bot. You're such a bot. Damn, you're crazy. You're crazy bot. I have a confession. In high school, when I was told not to use Wiki for homework, I'd go on the Wiki page, change to simple English, and just submit that's my homework. Fee. Jail. Right now. Get yourself in jail. I didn't expect that meme. That's all right. That's what it's. There's some sound alerts that will resurface that I'm like, oh, I forgot that was a sound alert, and then they will naturally do what just happened there. Yeah, that's wild. Then that is. I mean, that's a. I don't know. Maybe they've been given some protocol where they need to pick up on stuff like that. But I think the straight up accusation that it is AI is a bit of an insult. Anyways, we are going to keep the 0Ks coming because we're going to play some Hag, ladies and gentlemen. We're not going to do that Hag, though, that's for sure. We're going to just do something... Can we? Shall we? How many heroes have I got? 10. No. Do you know what? I don't... Oh, it's not Hag, it's a spirit. Oh, it's shit. Oh, I was scrolled down on the... Yeah, sorry, I was scrolled down on my chat bot. No, good point. Very good. Thank you for letting me know. Yes, it's your spirit game. Sorry, I saw Fee on the list, but I had scrolled down on my list a little bit. Get that in the title stream title. High MMR zero. Exactly, yeah. Highest MMR zero killer on DVD. Could do. Next stream title. Get it in there. Get reel the people in. Should have handed in an essay about how you were an artist and you enjoy the prof's stream, and it's missing something, not a bot. No, it's Hag. Yes, Wait, no, no, it's not Hag. It's not Hag, Mike. I just read that completely wrong. Anyways, 6 skin, thanks. Unless you're talking about the Hag, but also I think my Hag one's pretty mid. I can't lie to you. Where is she? Yeah, she's incredibly mid. Who am I playing? Spirit. There we go. Yeah, they have tools to detect if text was written by AI, but even the tools say this is purely as an opinion and should not have the full weight on your decision. To be fair, though, surely as well with that, they should... surely they should, like, then... Rather than... They almost should, if they were smart, which they're clearly not then, they should almost quiz you on it in a sneaky way to basically prove if you understood what you did in that task. And not just be like, oh no, that was a chat with GPT. Get him out of my university. Yeah, not for me anyway. Not for me. Right, Sloppy, Ruin, Grim Embrace. I think we take Grim off because it does me more harm than it does good. I've been finding myself getting I've been finding myself getting. Whilst it is very good, if I lose my Ruin, actually no, yeah, that's a bit of a double whammy, innit? I don't need to do that. Do you know what? We'll jolt it. No, we won't. No, we won't. Let's go barbecue. I think last time I ran this build, I struggled for information, so we shall do that instead. It really worrisome though, because you can get accused of plagiarism and get... Bro, this is no lie, by the way. I had someone in university that failed an assignment because they plagiarized themselves. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. They failed a module because they were self-plagiarizing. Because they had used some of their previous... Just stupid. Are you about to say this? Yeah, like, what planet? Hang on, I did that last year. I'm not allowed to do it again. ChatGTP was banned here. Wish it stayed that way. That's what I mean. It's the problem is that's why I have that constant back and forth, Ellie. I have this pull of I think it's good, but it's not good for what most people. Because actually, we get given something and we try and fucking pull we abuse it to the bone and use it for half the time the wrong reasons, you know. Also, John, how you doing, my friend? By the way, I hope you're doing well. If I did not already ask you that, I hope you're just doing well. I hope you're having a good day. being treated well. Having a good Saturday. I wrote the word. Yeah, that was just stupid. Yeah, very very silly that something like that happened for sure. Yeah, you need to record yourself, Pixie, as Ruben says. You need to set up a camera. Even then, they might be like, "I should put it on a loop." Mike, that hand gesture, I didn't even see. It's probably for the best. I didn't, It's probably best I didn't see. Turnitin, flags, plagiarise. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Turnitin, that was the bloody. Yeah, that was my uni's. I'm guessing that's for everyone then. The Turnitin is the UK thing or England thing. You also need to write a citation saying it's your work. If they didn't, it's plagiarism. Yeah, it's so stupid. But your own work, why can't you use your own work? Yeah, it's very weird, Shell. It's like so basically, yeah, Turnitin, which is what I used to submit my uni assignments to. Yeah, you put your essay into it, and what it will do is it will review it and see if like how much of it is copied straight out of a book. So let's say you I was seeing if he was going to go for a bit of a loop with me. It would like check obviously what's been just straight up copied out of a book. You can obviously have like your reference list will always come up as quote unquote plagiarism because it's already that's just going to happen, right? Doesn't technically count towards like you being plagiarizing something. It's just references of books. Oh, that was really good stuff. That was. But let's say out of said book, you just straight copy something that you have, because usually what you're meant to do, at least for the most part, is you'll read all your literature and then you will get the general idea and maybe see if that can fit your argument or whatever it is your assignment is about, but you won't just copy just word for word a portion of it. You can quote people and what they've said, but again, you'd use that still sparingly. But yes, the self-plagiarism thing would show up in that. So let's say I submitted an assignment in my first year that was about whatever it was about, and then 3 years later I submitted another assignment, but like it had a massive, it almost had similarities, or there were some parallels where obviously I used some of the same evidence that I used in a previous assignment. It would come up as like it's my own work. It's so stupid. Like, it's genuinely stupid, but whatever, I guess. I mean, luckily, like I say, it never ended up with me. Like I had it before where it came up as like my own work, but it's not one of those where I ended up failing anything because of it. It was just one of those things that happened. Then Nails on Spirit, clearly a straight woman. She's a slay woman though as well, to be honest. Gotta go have dinner, have fun and see you in a bit. Norwood at all, Ellie. Enjoy your dinner, my friend. Hope it is a lovely time. We get you here, sunshine. Lovely. Yeah, I know about the references at the end of the essay thing. Yeah. So you have to reference your own previously submitted stuff just in case it comes as... Well, I never did, but I don't know. Yes, it may be... Because again, if it didn't come up as much of a problem with me in the sense of like, I didn't get warned about it, but maybe if you had done that, that might be the case of that's maybe what you have to do. But sometimes even that wouldn't save you. It's like a weird... Oh, I was wondering if he was leaning himself in for a dead art there. He was not. Hello everyone, hope you lot are having a nice day. Welcome in, Spy. I am doing pretty good, my friend. Well, actually, no, I'm lying. I'm lying through my teeth yet again. No, I am mid, and that's okay. I'm doing mid. I hope you're doing mid. Here you need to cite and make it clear you've done said work or assignment in the year of XYZ and not for uni, because I've missed my own... Etsy shit and said I could be penalised because the name of the store has no connection to my real name. You've used your own Etsy stuff and they said I could, as in your university work you've used your own Etsy stuff, but obviously because it's not your exact IRL name. So stupid, bro. Yeah, the thing is, that's what I mean. It's the stupid part of it. It's all jumping through loops and hoops and things to. And again, I think it's all done to save their own back, isn't it? It's obviously because if they're a bit too loose with things, I'm sure stuff would get abused. It's just how it is, you know. Yeah, it's silly. Like, do you want the pass? Yeah, do you want anything else? Just take it all. Right, you've gone round the back. Okie dokie. Yeah, hope you're doing well, this Spy. Hope you have a good day, my friends. Hope you're having a lovely day. Just got paid. Skibbity bop. Now, cheeky fake face. Not a fake phase, sorry, a half phase is what I was meant to say. Words are incredibly difficult. And somehow, we have lost no distance. Beautiful. There are my footsteps I was after. There are the footsteps I was after. We'll give you one tag. See what happens with you. You are not tappable. Pretend. We're going to down, yep. And we're going to pick your mate up. Lecturers hate giving credit when it's where it's due. They'll pull up it. Whoa! Fair enough. Yeah, it's what it is, Pixie. I'm so glad I'm not in that whole thing anymore. Like it's like it's quite stressful. Well, I mean, uni anyway is stressful, but like that was just on top of stuff that was already stressful. Like there's so much like finite details. It's not just write an essay on what you believe and use books to help you. You know, it's like can't use too much direct quoting because they're gonna think you've not written the assignment at all yourself. Yeah, it's just a lot of hoops to go through. You know, how the turntable? I know, I'm not even not even what's the word? Not even. It just happened. It just all started to happen, eh? I've been happier and less stressful since graduating. Everyone I talked to by the third year, I don't care. I just want to pass. That was very much me, and it was more of a. They're like people. There's people that are like, "Oh, uni's the best time of your life. It doesn't get better than that." It's like, no, mine was a means to get me to the end goal, which was have a degree. You know, there was no the whole experience, the whole uni experience. I don't care because I don't have many to speak of. Ooh, stick with me anyway. Oh, we're all right. We're good. Uni is the best time if you don't care about the grades passing. Yeah, if you're just there for a piss up, that's I mean one first of all. If you're there for the amount of people I went to uni with, and like, yeah, I picked my uni because of the nightlife. Like, you've paid £9,000 a year to spend more money to have a piss up. Mass Tiv 18. Yes. That's in Portuguese, obviously. Trying to say it in English. College and school was never an issue, but uni just feels impossible because their expectations felt beyond education. And the thing is as well, over there, it was like it sounded appealing because obviously like 40% was a pass. But like, even 40% sometimes would be like some of the things I thought I did a solid job and I'd like scrape through. Like, well, that's good to know. I barely passed an assignment. Like I failed a few things here and there. Like luckily you got to resit them. Oh my god! Oh my god, that's loud is what I should be saying. Jesus Christ. It's also like something I'm really against is how you pay so much money that you pay your whole life if you ask for a loan. Well, the thing is as well, isn't it? It's you pay so much money or whatever, but also they have such a not zero tolerance policy because you do get resits, but like you could do years and years and years and years and years and years and years of uni, and you could fail your last assignment, do a reset, fail that, and it's like no degree for you. You've wasted some years. Like it's very yeah, it's very odd in that sense. I think I still do get you here despite the comp corner gaming. Got my diploma, 13 out of 20. And yeah, basically, Ruben, mine was like, listen, I spent way too much money, but now I have what I need. GG's. Let's move on to the next chapter of my life. She's trying to comp corner me. She's blinded me. That's what she's done. To be fair, it was a solid strategy based on what was left. Well, I feel like the grading isn't as accurate in uni just because it's open for opinion. Do you know what, Fee? Funnily enough, so without going into details, my uni was two parts. Theory, which was like all the assignment and stuff, versus practical. Okay? And the job you basically most people apply for is a practical job. So you'd think, oh, so the assignments, maybe it'll be a 50-50 split, and the grading will be like, oh, they'll grade you half on your practical work, half on your assignment work. No, mine was 100% 100% the assignments, and my practical was just, you had to do a practical to, like, basically green light to go get your compassion to the next year. But, like, it didn't add towards your final degree score, which is so redundant to me. That's like, right, on paper, being the most incredible nurse, but your practicals don't matter. As long as you can maybe, like, sort of semi-do a heart transplant, you know, you can just about do it. There you go, have a pass. So, yeah, very, very wild to me. What you ended up finding was you can have people that were absolutely dogshit at practical, but amazing at theory, but and the assignment stuff, and they will, on paper, again, be seen as a better professional than you, because they can do all the assignment stuff, which I never was good at, man. It's all English, man. Please check, okie dokie. I don't even know what I was talking about when I said this, Ruben. Why am I milking a cow, ladies and gentlemen? Wait, hang on. I'm going to get that up in a second. Practical should absolutely add to your score. Yeah, honestly. Oh my god, why are some of these commands so loud? Fucking hell, man. Jesus. Also, Shin, welcome on in, my friend. I did see your lovely... finger in my arse. I did see your lovely... compliment, my friend. I'm doing very good. Welcome to... I hope you're doing well, my friend. No need for a uni degree, Mike. You move my heart with every single... I nearly read that with something about to do with wood. Thought it was a penis in joke in there. Right, hang on. Let me turn this down a little bit. Because that was very loud. Fucking hell. Jesus! It was the OMG, and it was the nice one. Nearly blew my ear holes out. Hopefully that was not too loud for you all. I apologise if so. Nice. I'll tell you what I do need to do. I need to set up a scene that is clips, because the amount of times I watch clips and I'm too lazy to to set it up. I'm sorry, yeah. I nearly saw the word wood, so I thought that's where it was going. Thank you, GG's. You're welcome. You're welcome. Right, let's... Why am I saying you're welcome, by the way? GG is if like you're welcome. You're welcome for my incredible gaming here. Right, what am I doing? Get this clip up, hang on. Because it is quite funny, I can't lie. Right, pause, Michael. Let's go new scene. Let's go window capture. Let's go clips. That should bring up, not that. Crom? Where are you, Crom? There we go. Crom. Gloggle Crom. Grab that. And that. Let's pop that there. Let's give you capture clip audio. And should be there. Right, can you hear this? It stayed that way. That's what I mean. Can you hear that? Should be stayed that way. It really pisses me off how I'm in the creative field and I'm told I should do this and that like it's subjective. That's what would annoy me, Pixie, as well, yeah, because it's something that I would think is really terrible art. Someone else may think this is the best piece of art. Like, I almost think it's impossible to fail. Not in saying that people that do fail are... but what I mean is... I could draw... You've seen some art. Plenty. I'm sure you all have. You've seen art that, like, I could do... It's like... Not that I could do that because it's like... It's not us being, like, thinking, but it's like... Whatever you perceive to be art can be art. If I take a shit on a canvas, I could somehow, in some way, shape or form, sell that for £10,000 to some muggin somewhere. Because I'd be like, oh, I was in a really, really dark place when I made this art. Little do they know, I just took a shite on a canvas. Like, genuinely, that could... It sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I can do... Yeah, call it society. Sold. I can do a bunch of lines. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's... I've seen art that I'm like, that looks like a child's drawn that. And people have got it, like, on their wall somewhere. Yeah, like, what the fuck? Who is writing for a specific type of person? That's so dumb. I'm sorry your partner is going through that. I do apologise if I did miss that. Nice conversation between you two, though. No worries, enjoy your look. Pumpkin as well. I appreciate it, my friend. And it's shite because it's mine, but it's worth millions if made by someone famous. Yeah, like it's. It baffles me. It really does. Like I say, it's a. We've got double mic. You have. You got two of me. You've got to. I'm going to listen to this lovely, and you just said you can hear it. That's your. I didn't realise I was doing this hand action, so we'll give it a quick watch. Stay that way. That's what I mean. It's the problem is that's why I have that constant back and forth. Ellie, I have this pull. Stay that way. That's what I mean. It's the problem is that's why I have that constant back and forth, Ellie. I have this pull. Stay that way.
I love a good back and forth.
The problem is that's why I have that constant back and forth, Ellie. I have this pull. Stay that way. That's what I mean. It's the problem is that's why I have that constant back and forth, Ellie. I have this pull. Unbelievable. A constant back and forth. I love a constant back and forth. What can I say? Where's the pull? There's a push. There's a pull. There's a lot of pulling going on there. I must be so tired. Listen, I don't mean to brag, but I do put a lot of work in. But it's literally just a square for most. There is this painter called Rothko, and if you see his painting, they are quite literally just squares. But for him, it's his life story, and every square is a thought or process. Yeah, but like I say, it's just squares. It's just there's a really famous artist who just like would splat paint. He'd do that. Someone may know him. I can't like. Is it Pollock? That sounds right. I googled Pollock and it comes with the fucking fish, bro. Oh yes, classic Pollock that was. Yes, that one. Like that to me is just a big mess on a page. Like anyone could do that, and that's not even like a understep. That's literally just pissing a load of paint on there. Even P.A. Mondrian, if you Google him, it's just squares. P.A. Mondrian. Yeah, like it's just squares. Like it's just squares. You can't tell me that's anything other than just squares. Let me so you can see it. It's that. Like,
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
This is what happened when I Google Pollock.
Everyone, what's the procedure?
It's a Pollock page. Let's go.
Give me your balls.
Excuse me. That stream. Whoa, what have I done? What have I done? Where's was? Get was away. Go away, was. Let's try that again. Was. I need to get it. No, I need it to pick up the was screen. What are you doing? Oh, God, what have I done? What have I done? I've broken it. Right, pick that up. No. I've broken it. I've broken it. I've broken it. I've broken it. I'll figure that out. BLB join squares, go for it. Thank you very much, Robin. Give me your balls. I shall give you one of my finest. Thank you very much for the tier 1, Robin. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your ads. Lucky you, my friend. You are blessed on this day. Right, hang on. Let me figure this out. Because that's going to annoy me. Was. Window capture. Where is it? There? No. No. There. We good? We're good. Okay, just so it's... I mean, we're not doing it, but... I messed something up. My bad. As most wouldn't say it is, but you'd find some that would say it's art. Yeah, it's very... Again, subjective, isn't it? It's very, very subjective, and it's a... That's you throwing... Exactly, yeah. That's basically what mine would look like if I just took a big fat turd on a piece of paper. A sculpture with literal try, that would be fun. Yeah, just draw a penis. Sculpt a big giant schlong. I need to be careful with hand movements again. With my turd. And sell it. Art. Easy money. I'm going to paint half purple and half black and call it Depression on a Saturday and see if it sells. Like I say, it's as we said though, like in all seriousness, it is a Hug Mike. I hope you can relax during your own stream. Oh, I absolutely can. Will, don't you worry, my friend. Don't you worry. That first game was just a bit of a. That first bubble game was just a bit of a. I wasn't on this planet, and that's okay. I'm back. I've landed on planet Earth right now. I'm back in business. Call it Society Sold. Reference. I like most... Oh, wait. Call it Society. Sold. No, I'm not getting that reference. Is it a rare reference I'm not getting? Since all creative work is art, you'd consider designing video games art. Yeah, absolutely. Of course. I think that is one of the... quite a deep body of art, I would say. Because you've got anything from just games that I guess you would say would have no meaning, but then like people can have their own meaning on it. I would say absolutely. Like I think games like The Last of Us are absolute like pieces of art. Not immaculate, I was going to say, but not immaculate. But like yeah, pieces of art. Like people will say the same things about. I know Baldur's Gate got massive love recently, didn't it, for when that came out? People say that's a big piece of art. Any kind of design is art. Yeah, even my chair, even my rotten manky chair is art. I was hoping for a little more push and pull from people, but everyone agrees. Yeah, no, I would not say there is. I would say. I mean, even just silly games. There's a bloody game called My Name Is Mayo, where you click on a jar of mayo. It's still art because there's a jar of mayo that's been designed. There's little outfits you can put on your mayonnaise jar. It's silly, but it's art still. It is still art. I actually hate when people say acting or voice work isn't art. Well, whoever these people are, they are incredibly narrow-minded or uneducated. I feel like a mix of both. Right, who's next on my list, by the way? Hag. Okie dokie. Now the hag. Now the hag for fee. Yeah, I think you don't real. I think what you realise how actually voice acting, VO stuff. You realise actually how good the people are that do it when you actually see people that can't do it. Like even we've played some games that have really poor voice acting in it, and like that's no coincidence that there are good voice actors versus bad actors. Like I don't think I could voice act. I think I'm not educated enough for it. Like, could I do silly little skits? Obviously, yes, because I don't think that needs my acting skills. Because that's my own little. When I used to do little YouTube silly skits, like that was clearly not fucking Oscar-worthy acting, was it? It was just me and a little bit of a silly time. Mocap or actors? Yes, I think mocap actually. I don't know if you've ever, and if you are the fan, I'm referencing The Last of Us again, but if you've ever seen the mocap for The Last of Us. That's like just you may as well just be acting. Like that's literally just like acting in a film or anything else. Like it's literally no difference other than you've got a load of ping pong balls on your body. Right, with Hagatha, I think for the time, do you know what? We'll play around with a couple of things. Not this build though, because I don't. Whatever this is, I don't like it. We shall go with. I tell you what we could do actually. I wonder if. I was going to say, we go... Oh, I tell you what, haste for her might be decent around finished gens. I kind of think I need corrupt. I was going to try and go a little bit of a cheeky dragon's grip. Maybe pop or something. And see if I can catch one out. Like, it's a weird build. Lovely. It is lovely. It is lovely. It is lovely. I love it. You also need to be extra with your facial expressions for mocap. Yes, very true. Yeah, very true. Like mocap these days is wild. How you'll in a mocap studio now in some of the, like the big ones, maybe in all of them, but I've just seen them again in Naughty Dog and other people like that. You have a live feed anyway of your facial expressions. Like it's ridiculous. It wasn't Oscar level acting. Oh well, then unfollowed. Nah, listen, it's but it's like got a charm to it. It's got a charm to it, Shin. Don't worry about it. Also, what I'm going to do is really quickly just give a general like, if anyone in this last hour ish of streaming has come in and said anything, said hello, said a message, said what you said, and I have missed it, or I haven't given it maybe the attention that I may have done. I may have brushed over it, may have said a little bit of it and then lost of it. I do apologise. I don't do it on purpose, but I think at the moment I've not been fully on it with that kind of stuff. So I hope everyone's doing well. Fran, welcome on in. I did see your request Huntress as well. So yes, if I have missed anything, I will overly apologise because that's what I do. In an ideal world, I want to see everything. I want to give everything all the time it's given. I've almost passively been playing these games because I've been also fretting about that. And this is not a fucking sympathy hour. Just thought I'd generally put that out there. And just if I've not given any attention to something, I do apologise. We've been very active tonight for sure. We're very passionate. Exactly. We just got a lot of views. Okay, but it's okay. It's if as long as it's I don't want anyone sat there feeling like I'm ignoring them or not giving them a response of some sort. Like I say, I do apologise. Have I seen the mocap with the one actress who works with video games? It's insane her skill. I don't know one actress because I imagine there's plenty, but I have seen, like I say, I've seen mainly the Troy Baker and Ashley something. I do apologise. I don't know her surname. Ashley Baker? Not Ashley Baker. Whoever plays Ellie in the first Last of Us. Yeah, her name's lost me a little bit. I didn't really speak on the topic of education, but as a late... Whoa, what's happened there? I was chatting that long, me control disconnected. But as a late diagnosis autistic woman, for my personal education and the amount of turned eyes to the help I clearly needed. Yes, and I think what you'll find is as well, Paige, because you end up in that minority, what ends up happening is because you are that smaller figure, and this is just the natural, the fucking UK's education system and hitting numbers and whatnot to get funding, you will get left by the wayside, which is such a stupid, unbelievably ignorant way to look at education as a person-by-person basis. As long as the majority are hitting and ticking boxes so we can get next year's funding, then we'll let them go by the wayside, do the bare minimum with them, or do as little as we need to, and call it a day, you know. Yeah, so I do feel you on that. Feel you on that, and not everyone has access to, like, say, outside of school learning or support. Some people don't have parents that are supportive anyway, so that already is a crutch you've got. So yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you on that for sure. Someone trolled me and said Emma Watson played Ellie. I tell you what, I was told. Oh God, who was I told someone played? Yes, I was also not trolled because I already knew who played it, but someone was really like gung ho on this person played Ellie. I just forgot who it was now. What can we do with you? What do we have? You've got a not a palette, that would have been nice. Some people don't have parents at all. Yeah, also that as well, of course. She's going to trap, does she? What does she do with it? She runs away from it. Fair play. I got put in a... I think we have to entertain that, aren't we? Yeah, we need to start doing something now. Otherwise, we should get that... Have I missed that? That was like fingertip stuff. Some people don't have parents at all. Yeah. What? Okay. Hagatha with Coop makes me wet. I tell you what, maybe that's what I need to start running. That one got it though. I believe Ashley Johnson. That's the one. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yes, Ashley Johnson and Laura Bailey is Abby. Yes. That was nearly enough. It's not quite enough. It's not quite enough. Oh dear me. Fuck me. Shit in the bed tonight. See, people are catching on. People are just everything that can be Coup de Grace, let's Coup de Grace it. I really should be kicking gens here though, and doing what I was meant to set out to do here, which is place traps near these gens in the hopes of catching them out with a bit of a dragon's grip. Me and my partner talk about the interesting thing of education is impacted in class 2. More money means more access to education. Yeah, it's very... Oh, class. And what you mean by class is actual, like, work... Like, yeah, I know what class you mean now. Sorry, yeah, my apologies. Most teachers will see mental disability and disability as a step back, where most encourage... Well, what they'll do is, like I say, it's you having a specific need, unless you're in, like, an actual special educational needs school... You'll if you're in like a bog standard school, let's say quote unquote a normal school, just a standard school, if you are not a just again, you're not just a normal child, again we'll air quote it because normal is a weird word for that, but you get what I mean. If, let's say, you don't have autism, or you don't have ADHD, or you don't have whatever would be would have an impact on your learning experience, you'll be seen as like a problem or an issue. And it's funny how the effort that gets put into that should be at the forefront, right? So they're not going to learn in the same way that most other people do. Again, each person learns in a different way. Not everyone's going to learn the same way, but that's going to be even more of a niche case, right? Or a very different, like they're not going to maybe pick up on the same way other people do. Does she fake it? Oh, I was hoping you were going to assume that I was going to go through my trap and mind game it. So yeah, naturally, like I say, they're going to need more attention, and sometimes you end up finding they don't. Ow! My eyes! I was one of those gifted children that fell off after a bit and couldn't keep up after a certain age. And then maybe, like, say, yeah, because it's like, oh, well, they used to be good or something, and you'd almost get, not forgotten, but I don't know, maybe not still. If you fall off, just left behind, I guess. I don't know, yeah. Where have you gone, Bill? I don't know, mate. We'll entertain that. We got to. We ain't got much going for us, unfortunately. That was a great spin, that was, son. But unfortunately, you're going down again. I do apologise, it is you back to back. Don't remember who, but someone's put it really well. They look at different services from 150 years ago to now and show how classrooms have barely changed. I would still say for sure, yeah, there's still a lot in education, which is fine, but there's still a lot which needs to, I would say, be looked at. Like, just some the amount of stuff. Like, again, I will always vouch for things like, I think taxes should be taught in the school. I think just a lot of life stuff should be taught. There's a lot of filler in school that does not need to be taught, in my opinion, and it could be used for much more important things. Like, I didn't know how to do taxes coming out of school. Like, imagine you go out of school, you jump straight into an apprenticeship, and you're maybe running your own business by 18 or something. Like, you have to learn all that shit on your own. Nice, good stun. I did see you leave, but I was hoping. Nice, that'll be a trade-off. We'll take it. Or not. Or not. That works too. No! No! I'm swinging at the ceiling! Oh, who's done that? Who's done that? And why do you hate me? I mean, thank God there is no more cane punishments in education. But bro, I got, yeah, my nan told me, yeah, I got as a kid, I got hit with a belt. I got a mouthful of soap. I got some, I think I was on the back end of, that behaviour, I guess, as adults. Parenting, I guess. You have a pallet there, I believe. No, because your mate used it. Great news. I just thought to get a job, you must go to school, college, apprenticeship, uni, easy peasy, you're in. No, yeah, so I remember, ooh, I think we can pass through it anyway. I had a friend that, and also as well, that's the reason. It wasn't the reason I went to uni, but it was obviously heavily pushed, wasn't it? That if you don't choose to do uni after school, every other option is a downgrade. It's not the best option. But classrooms have changed, projected another technology. Yeah, technology has got better, but I don't think I always still think we're quite a bit backwards in how we think about teaching. Teachers and schools also make zero to no effort to change the school yearly programme and make it slightly more fun for kids to learn the boring subjects. I disagree with that. I do disagree with that because I have been in many schools where the problem is, though, what happens is that's more of a passionate teachers versus lazy teachers, and that's no different in any job. I think you can't get away with being a lazy teacher because it will show. You almost have to, even the things that you hate. So even if, let's say, I never in school took to religious education because it's not no fault of anyone that's into RE or is religious, but I just don't. It's not my thing. I'm a big fat atheist, and that's okay. Like that's just how I exist. And it's one. Let's say if I did teach it. So let's say if I was a high school teacher and I taught religious education, I would try to put my opinions on it aside to give like the best experience for everyone else, because there's going to be someone else that is it's their like say that's their favourite subject, so I'd have to make that as appealing to them as I possibly can, and like say almost not fake my own enjoyment, but like you can't, I can't put a lazy lesson for them together because that would just that's not going to do well for them, is it? Like say they'll just also have the same experience. They're not. How could I expect someone to like something like religious education if I give them the shittest lesson, right? I really hate RE since I'm forced to do it in a course for GCSEs. Yeah, see, I think like as well there should be if you're not religious, right? I think there should be a point where like maybe you don't have to partake in the lessons, because it's almost like as long as you get enough education on it to like not be shut off to like religious people and see them as like just people that aren't worth your time or something, because again it's religious choice. So you should maybe get taught. a bit about it, so that you're not completely tunnel visiony to the world. Yeah, like I said, I was on about Portuguese school system. The program doesn't change too far from its original. Oh, like I wouldn't say, to be fair, Pixie, I don't think I think the point of yours still stands in the sense of I think there needs to be a bit of a look at the curriculum in terms of like just in general what it's taught, because I think there's too much filler. There's too much dead topics that get taught, or maybe topics that get taught too much, where maybe it could be, let's say RE for example. I don't think you need to do RE yearly from year 7 through to 11 or whatever it was when I was in school. Like do 7 till maybe 9 or something, and then let's say if you want to take it on further you can. If not, maybe you can replace that with like a life lesson, a life subject, like to do with business or taxes or stuff like, or like life living stuff, like obviously nutrition or whatever. Like I feel like there's there's definitely something to be said about that. So yeah, I think your general point still stands for us in the UK anyway. Humanitarian subject, yeah, like something different. I don't think you need, like, I had religious education from year 7 till 11. Like, surely that can all be like sped into a year or two. You know, there are all these religions. This is why people believe in what they believe in. You know, it's don't be sheltered to it, so I'll give you the exposure to it. But it also, I don't think I need to keep doing it for that long. RE maths and other subjects are just improve your learning ability. You aren't really supposed to use most of them. I would say maths is. I think RE was just like not pointless, but it's a thing where like in your own time that's something you could research. I think maths is a little bit different because obviously math is like is something. There's an argument to be said though. There's a chunk of maths that you don't use day to day, and I absolutely agree with that. But I think general learning how to be mathematical is a good thing to have. Like I say, that I would still agree, even though I like maths and I think maths, like I say, there's a big chunk that is pointless. It really is. Sex ed being one that's really important. Yeah, we had, Pixie. The funny thing is, we had from year 9 to 11 maybe a couple of sessions on it. Like we had a couple of like specialists come in for a one-off session, and like for something that's so prevalent in day-to-day life, and we had people in school, obviously high school people, friggin' like say pregnant in school. That's something I think should come in like maybe a little bit earlier. Welcome in Minay as well. How you doing, my friend? As someone pursuing academia to try and canonize, unfiction, media that pretends to be real, uniculture is so elitist. I can give the exact same analysis, but I have to use an established film or for people to listen to me, despite the best examples being websites. I would agree in the sense of, yes, uni is seen as this upper echelon of, and the thing is, some people, it's just that if you can't get a loan, like uni, if I could not get a student loan, no way could I have gone to uni. Like, not a chance. Could I afford £9,000 a year? Fucking no. I couldn't do that now. Never mind. Like, it's just like, ridiculous. Like, never mind back then. Like, even now I couldn't afford that. They talk about it in year 7 and then just never touch on it. That's what I mean. Like, it's almost like seen as like this one-off thing. It's like, well, you'll have your mandatory yearly sex ed lesson, and then that's it. And then you're on your own. Figure it out, I guess. Let's be real. Most maths is useless IRL if we only learn. Yeah, like I say, it's one of them, isn't it? It maybe falls in that same category. It's like, I think you should still touch on it every year, because as a human you are still developing. Like, obviously you can't learn everything you need to learn about maths in year 7 and then sack it off for the rest of your education, because by the time you're in year 11 you're like turning into a little adult, right? So you're just brain's more developed. You've got a different way of thinking as a human being. But I think, yes, maybe you could do 3/4 of what over the course of a year each year, and then, like I say, you could spend that quarter on other things. You know, you could fill it in with whatever you would deem necessary. GG's. Go look at the next one. That's more than 3. That's how much I want you to have a good one in the next game. I do think parents should also teach about. The thing is that's where it's hard, though, isn't it, Paige? Because everyone will know a story of, and even if you were this person where parents just don't want to have anything, they see you going to school with thank fuck they're out the house, or like it's a let's go give them to the free babysitters, aka a school. So yeah, it's very hard. It's very hard to like. I think you should, yes, as a parent, but there still needs to be a thing in place in school so that everyone at least gets what they get in school, and then anything they get outside is just a nice bonus. But what is in school is going to cover them for the most part for what they need to know and what to expect, I guess, with stuff like that. I hate seeing a lot of people saying children shouldn't be taught about gender and sexuality that isn't cis and straight. Yeah, it's very. The thing is, all that again, it doesn't have to be taught from the angle of like right versus wrong. It's more of a this is what to expect, because otherwise then they're going to go out of school if they're not aware of it. They're going to go out of school and they're going to be like someone that's going to be telling them, they're like, oh, this is my pronouns, or this is my gender, or this is like, and that's going to be what that's no different to like it's a. Do you know like some people like they're at least until to a certain age they are like a carbon copy of their parents, because their parents are like the people that have the most. As you get older, like I think when I was at least like 14, 15, 16, I started to like branch off into oh wait, everything's not just, I don't have to believe everything that these higher up people are telling me, or like you start to question things a bit more and maybe research your own things, or you start to have a bit more of your own kind of thoughts that don't necessarily always align with what you are told. So yes, I think it needs to be at least exposed to them, and then the problem is you will expose it to them and teach them about how like it's something as simple concept as like don't treat somebody different just because of their sexuality, but you'll still have people that parents will still instill that thing of like anything other than straight is weird and etc. And like it will filter down to their kids, and if they're too far gone in that their parent hammering them with that even at least if you do it in school, it'll start to spark a different opinion, or you start to see like, yes, having that opinion makes you a little bit of a piece of shit, just a little bit. I'm making it a big thing for Ria to understand. I will also now believe that teachers need to teach the. Oh wait, hang on, that was two messages I was reading in one. I will also be that Karen email in school that they should teach things. And the thing as well, Paige, whilst that in its sentiment is very nice, the amount of times you, again, this could have this. Because you said you had a bit of a difficult school learning journey. How many times did you go to someone with a problem and them go, "Oh, we're gonna look into it," and then they never do because it gets put on the back burner because it's not a priority. It's right. Shall I put a plan together, some sort of a contingency plan for making this one autistic child out of the 30 have as good of a education as everyone else, or do we just let them kind of just go by, and then the 29 all can hit the marks on tests and whatnot, and then we get our funding next year? But forget that one. That one they're just going to keep falling behind and behind. But the 29 are doing all right. They are getting us money each year. You know, it's very it's a cycle that gets me very furious. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like it's a thing that gets me very very, very furious. And the fact that some parents don't want their kids to be around gay kids because they don't want to be like it's like, if I'm within a 1 mile radius of that person, I'm going to contract the gay. It's 1 mile, please, and just keep a distance, all right? I like tits and fanny, all right? Welcome in full stop as well. How you doing, my friend? So that's the first thing you've just heard me say. I'm sorry. There's some context, I promise. I'm doing very good. Yeah, I'm doing very good. I'm doing better now, I guess. We're better. Mike, 90% of your chat is queer. I know. I'll catch it through the computer screen. It's crazy. Stop. Get out of here. Yeah, interesting chat to come into. Yes, we're having a bit of a quite a passionate chat tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not what I was expecting on a Saturday night, but we'll take it. I would walk in and have like 15 minutes block to teach a concept before moving on to something else. It's so damn difficult. Like as someone who was a supply teacher, and that in itself is hard, though, because obviously you're not being a supply teacher means you're going into a class for a day, and it's like you don't have enough time to establish like what individuals need, and they won't see you as that top figure, and like I said, because you're dabbling in here and there. It's very has its own stresses. I had the unique experience of travelling around schools, and literally every single school was so overwhelmed. But it was an interesting experience, though. We'll say that much. Like people need to accept you can't turn anyone gay. They were gay from this. Yeah, that sort of thing. It's like it's a no. I didn't get taught about any of that in school. But like, let's say it wouldn't have changed anything. It'd just been like an earlier time for me to be like, oh, there's this other So like Twitch was the place really where I'd say I started to actually. I knew obviously when I started Twitch, I realised actually gays exist. No, it was one of those things where it wasn't something where I had anyone around me. Like I was just surrounded by very straight people. Obviously, I knew other options were available, but like my opinion was always the same. It was like that's not doing anything to like it doesn't change me how I live. So it's like I'm all for it in the sense of like it doesn't bother me as it shouldn't, but like it's another thing that exists, no different to how I'm allowed to walk around being a straight man, like so no one bats an eyelid. It's just he exists areas. Like I know a few teacher friends who have 10-year-olds who can't read or write because the parents haven't. Yeah, very much that, isn't it? It's like a school can only do so much, can't they? And it's like if your parent doesn't give two hoots, then it's I am somewhat lucky where not that I got like overly helped, but I wasn't also like education wasn't seen as like this like thing that you don't put effort into, or like you need to try kind of thing. Like I was encouraged to do well. I'm a beat people at school, I can't lie. Well, thing is though, Paintless, and you are welcome to vent here when those moments happen, and I'm sure we can give our 2 cents as well. Yeah, let's see where yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's see in 2 years if that person is still autistic. They might grow out of it. They might be less autistic in a few years. My bad, y'all. I have been down with the gay. Don't get too close, please. I am a straight male, all right. You can't be out here just wafting your gay, all right, up in the gaff. Yeah, they even turn the freaking frogs gay. Exactly that meme. But yes, basically, Twitch is where I like first like I kind of stumbled into the first community being like quite LGBTQIA plus, like just a big portion of it was, and I think I just naturally fit in because I don't think I'm an overly straight man anyway. Like, well, I am. Like, obviously, on paper, in the bedroom, he's straight. He's very much straight, but there's probably a reason why many people was like, oh, he's the honorary gay. You know, like obviously as like a compliment. I've always been of the mindset if you're not hurting yourself or others to be what you want to be, not cause exactly. Yeah, that's exactly mine, Shell, for sure. Hi guys, if you have you heard about these gay people? They look. To be fair, Violet, I love iced coffee. So if that makes me gay, then so be it. The 90-day or exactly, yeah. So like that, they aren't going to pay their subscription fee next month. Their autism runs out at the end of February. Welcome in close as well. How you doing? Spaghetti is straight till it gets hot and wet, Mikey. But it's a great point, Chase. It's a great point. So just call me a steaming hot bowl of spaghetti. How you doing, friend? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Pixie, for doing that announcement to even though I did reiterate it a little bit earlier. You know, I never like missing messages, but I think it's more of we are collectively just venting here. Not venting, that sounds negative, but we're just having a nice conversation about. It's not hostile. But yes, if there's anything I'm missing, then just know it's not because I mean to. For me, with LGBTQIA, as long as you don't make that a huge deal and nag on with it constantly, I really don't mind. The thing is, I think what I think you have to tread a line with there though is I've been allowed to exist for 30 years being straight. That's fine. I've never had to like vouch for it or fight for it, or like I'm allowed to be in wherever I want and exist as this, right? Whereas, which is where what you say there is hard because, so let's say someone who is gay, let's say I was gay from whatever age, I couldn't fully be myself somewhere if I wanted to be. You know, you'd always feel like if you're with the lads, you'd have to be like, oh yeah, tits are nice, eh? Yeah, you like that bird that was at the pub, yeah. I would give her a thing or two. You know, like very like you can't be yourself. So like they almost have to. It's almost like a thing where you can see why they have to make a point or like just maybe sometimes educate people, because like I say, otherwise you have people that are very closed off. Like if let's say similar to, not similar because that's a choice, but like yeah, I'm not going to use that example because it's not similar. It's different. You don't choose who you like, right? Or you don't choose the person, the people that you like, whether it's straight, gay, etc. So it's a thing where like it shouldn't be a big deal, whatever side of the fence you're on. Bessie, I go to a play group and there's this transphobic rat and she bores my bloody blood. It's already, yeah, that's what I mean, Paige. And if you just, that's them already implanting that into their kids. So like, that's why maybe it's the thing of like in school, at least it gives them a different opinion and they don't just exist and just basically be a carbon copy of their parents, right? I'm putting gay juice in your tiramisu. It might make it quite delicious. So gay juice. So basically putting iced coffee in my tiramisu. Yes, hope you're doing well, Chase. Well, look who it is. If it isn't the handsome Mr. Pod. Stop it, Clayster. Stop it. Flirting. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, stream's going well. We are... yeah, speaking of sippy sips, yes, I'm doing one right now, actually. Thank you for redeeming that. Please do. Retreat to the shadows. I appreciate the lurk always, my friend. I hope you are doing wonderful. That is being comfortable with your feminine side, hence why... Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's a... Just thing is though, Pixies, that's maybe because back, like, let's say... when I was like growing up, like maybe 15, 16, like when I was first got into like the music that I got into, maybe 14, like the emo pop punk kind of stuff, I would see like Tom DeLonge paint his nails black, but I was still like of the thing of like, I don't want to paint mine though, because someone might look at me and have a certain, just that was me like being back then like caring a bit too much, like whereas now I'm like you could I don't care, you paint whatever, like I'll show you, it's not a big deal, you know, it just doesn't make me something. Or make me whoever. It's just something I would like to do. I'm glad you're doing well though, Chase. Yes, I'm doing very good. LGBTQIA or BLM are more than entitled to flaunt the fact that they are who other. That's what I mean. Like they have to mention that because they can't just exist how they are. Whereas, like, say, I don't have to be like, you guys should really start, being nice and kind to straight people. It's like, no, we've been allowed to just exist for longer than anything, you know. It's like there's never a big scrutiny on us, you know. Some countries still have it as being illegal. Yes, that's what still baffles me. If it genuinely baffles me, like you could be basically maybe exaggerating, but I'm sure somewhere you could just get basically like imprisoned for it, or shot. Straight people don't get parades. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like it's very much the yes, we don't need it. We don't need it. It's okay. I think we're in an all right spot, you know. Yeah, exactly. I don't get murdered or harassed because I am straight. I'm just neutral on LGBTQIA, but it's very hard to explain. Yeah, but I think that's what I mean. It's what it is, Shadow. It's like it's a. Again, everyone's allowed their opinions, right? But I think if, let's say, we're just going to talk about, like, this space here. We've had people in the past come here and say, like, like, anything other than straight is disgusting or something. I'm paraphrasing, but I think it was something like that. You're allowed that opinion, right? But that opinion is not welcome here. Like, if those people still want to exist, like, have at it. You find your people, like, but it's a thing. Is like I don't want to associate anything close to that, you know. Like it's no. When people come in here, right? I'm not like, are you straight? Hi, welcome in. Are you straight? What's your sexuality? What's your gender? Come on in. Like that's pronouns. That's just more like I think out of respect. like of me addressing them properly. I'm not like I need to know if you're gay or straight before we have any sort of conversation right now. Everyone is allowed their opinions as long as they don't affect the next person or cause harm. Yeah, I think Sheld said it, something about like I shouldn't care about something that doesn't have any impact on me. Like that doesn't do anything good or bad to me. It's just, look, that exists. You're existing. GG's, you know, same to me. It's like, no one, I don't need I'm not going to look at you any differently. I'm not going to treat you any differently. It's very... people tend to get opinions confused with hate speech. I would agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that. You get stoned to death, etc. Brutal murder simply for being yourself. Yeah, that's one of those pages where It's one of those where I know that's obviously a thing that exists, but when I get too, like... I remember that too much and I like think too much about it. It infuriates me. But it's like almost like an encouragement to like I guess it's more also maybe a backup to like this is why it still needs to be discussed, right? It's like it's not a. I can go to any country I want, and I can hold hands with a partner because I am a straight man, and if let's say I was dating a straight woman, I'm allowed to do whenever I'm not whatever, but I'm allowed to hold hands in the street with them, right, and walk around. Whereas like let's say if I was me now straight gay and I was with a man, I'd be like. Then in some countries, like I say, get literally like a certain treatment for it. Pineapple on pizza is an opinion. Trans people shouldn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's crazy, Violet, though, that we have to maybe make such a silly, not a silly example, but like that has to be to us. That's silly, right? Just seeing that on paper, like there's that we have to spell it out like that. I guess. Sorry, I laughed at the comparison because of how. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like. It's ridiculous. Like because of how stupid. Like you have to like let's spell it out for you. If you weren't like, it does worry me. The I think is that intellect of people or is that like people just people? Because I feel like surely there's a bit of intellect to that, right? It's like you're pretty stupid if you. If you I don't know. Like I feel like it is anyway. I think it's whilst do you know what? No, I do judge people that don't see these kind of topics in the way that we do because I think it's just I think it's quite embarrassing as a human being. You know, that's the way you believe, I guess. Just let us love who you want exactly, and it's not even like say it doesn't. As I've said before, it doesn't affect me in any way. Like it doesn't change anything about how I carry on and exist. You know, it's not like it's fine. Just everyone crack on. Like who you like, love who you like. I saw. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, Pixie accepted it. I'd be very interested to see how much religion has played a role in homophobia. Yeah, I'd say a strong part, yes, because I know friends that are from different religions, certain religions. If you go home and there's people that have had to like pretend to be straight and get like a arranged marriage and with a straight woman and put a smile on and because if they didn't and they're like, oh, by the way, actually I'm gay, they'd get like erased from their family, like they wouldn't exist anymore in their family circle, you know. Trans term was banned just to protect Okie Dokie. I saw someone on TikTok make a joke like people want to restrict guns. Let's erase trans people. Like, well, excuse me. What as in saying? Oh, as in like they're saying before we get rid of guns or restrict guns, let's get rid of the trans people first. Solid argument if that is the case. Really, I like that. As in like it's just like it's like okay, get rid of guns, but also while you're at it, we all should get rid of them as well. You know, just kill two birds with one stone. I think we had someone say you try. Oh, okay, there you go. That's probably why. Then that's probably why we said it or had it as a banned term. Yeah, I'd say a very strong role, isn't it? Like say it's I know people that have said if they came back to home and they were, oh, by the way, Dad or Mum, I'm this, that, or the other, they'd be like, yeah, you don't belong in our family anymore. Right, next killer, though, is Shadow. It is the Grim Reaper with a gun. Now, who is the Grim Reaper with a gun? You may ask. I don't know. Also, thank you for the shout-out for Chase as well. I appreciate it. Get a shout-out for Paige as well. Paige is a wonderful, wonderful bean. Absolutely. Cracked, may I now say. Oni Main. 10 out of 10 would recommend. This one's really easy. I'm lazy. Way! Let's go. Twitch.tv/I. Is that actually a person that exists? They've got 5,000 followers. They are doing great. They are doing wonderful. Now, Deathslinger seems like too obvious an option. That could be a shout. Grim Reaper with a gun. Maybe you're right. I reckon. Yeah, I reckon Shell might. Who was it? Oh, Violet might be right. We'll all be in Adult D tonight, and I know we're having a sensible conversation. Maybe it was the nice thing to. Maybe it was a nice change up though. Well, change up, I say. It's a nice thing to throw in there for saying that it's allowed me now to have that little time to sit back a little bit, have a chat, not just games, and probably for the best because like I don't think I'm as quite on the ball with games today. So we'll happily take a little segue like that. I like how me trying to make a non-riddle ends up being a riddle. Honestly, it's I think unless you said for this, man with a hat, with a mustache, with a gun, and also goes yeah. I'll be like, but what if it's the spirit? It could be Nemesis. Got heated in chat, but it's like and that's why I didn't want to use the word vent because it's not a vent, is it? It's just it's a conversation. But yes, again, I appreciate you, Pixo, announcing the thing about me missing things because naturally in that I'm gonna go off on tangents. So you know my brain when I'm reading even like the most standard message like "Hello, Mike." I'll be like, "Hello, what do you have for dinner? What size trousers are you currently wearing? Your left sock." On a scale of 1 to 10, how tight is the material around your ankle? You know, it's like I can go in many directions. No noisy bottle today, Shall. I did not. I only said purchase, and it did not prize one from the fridge. But tomorrow, I'll give you one tomorrow. I said a gun, yeah, true, yeah. It's not like Chucky's gonna pull a gun out of his back pocket, a little spud gun, you know. Many thanks for everyone who contributed to the insightful. Exactly, yes. It's very, it's a nice thing that, and it's always a double-edged thing because it's me missing messages, right, or me missing. I do feel bad for that, but also it does mean at least it proves that, or it's a nice sentiment that like people are encouraged to chat, and that is the whole. I am the game will always be a secondary to this. Like I say, if it is just us having a bit of fun on some games, and then. If we're rambling in between, whether it's just nonsensical food rambling or important talking like that, that is always going to be the better part than the game. Like I say, the game is obviously a lot of fun, but the game wouldn't be as fun if we weren't just having a bit of a fun time, you know, bit of a chat, a little bit of a chinwag, or just being silly. I hate Cowboy Man. I hate when he spits in the lobby. To be fair, I don't like spitting. I remember growing up, Paige, when so I'd obviously like watch a lot of football because I'm straight in it. I'm a straight man. I watch football with the boys. But like spitting is so grim. Like you'd see like them, you just pan over to a camera. It's like it's like the players like fucking honking up a stinker and spittling it out. It's like cut the camera, man. Jesus. Right, we go with, let's go, safe build, or by safe build, I mean the build they always run on him. Now, when people spit in the streets, yeah, it's so grim. Yeah, it's. I will obviously do it in, what's a gay sport then? What would you say? Listen, I can't speak for the gays. It's not, I'm a straight male. What would you say? I was told, actually, I like badminton growing up, and I was told, like, that's a bit gay, innit? I'm like, no, I quite like it. Spitting in the streets is so why, yeah, like it's the only time I'll spit is in the sink actually, unless like again, listen, this is super situation. Like if I have to, let's say I'm poorly, I'm snotty, and I'm out somewhere. If I'm like, let's say there's a bush somewhere, you know, like I'll try and do it discreetly, but there's like otherwise I'm just leaking. I've been told WWE. What is it? Because it's a load of men half naked in their trunks. I'd say wrestling, at least over the years, up until maybe 2000s, late 2000s, would be very hetero, wouldn't it? Because it's like big, muscly, juiced up steroid men. Right, hang on, what add-ons are we putting on? We are giving in Warden's Keys and Decrease the Miscall down. Yes, because I'm going to be just trying to do some pingers left, right, and centres. Men touching each other. Exactly. Wrestling's pretty gay, innit? Look at those men touching each other. Football, contact, rugby, getting all up in each other's thighs. Probably, but those men look badass AF, and the sport is insane. Yeah, like I say, it's. I think if you're attaching a. You're only allowed to watch this if you're whatever. It's very weird to me. Smack the teacher. My PE teacher told me to spit on the ground once because I felt sick, but my problem with spitting was too much. Just you feel sick, unless you're vomiting out, or you're like you got some sick in your mouth or something. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know. Yeah, what would be a gay sport? I don't know. What would be like? Say, I got told badminton was pretty gay. It was like the gay man's tennis. I was told that when I used to do badminton, like in maybe like in high school. Rugby players scare me. The sport scares me. Nope, baby. I tell you what, Paige. If we're talking about people that scare you, I think football fans scare me. Straight football fans. They are probably the worst sporting community, crowd, whatever you want to call them. Gay Plague, new DVD cosmetic this June. I'd wear that. And also, watching men touch each other in sport is also very gay. So football, lads, watch it. Exactly. Don't. Oh, the Gay Plague. Oh, there you go. Yeah, Gay Plague outfit. I'd rock that. I'd wear that. Punching dudes because your team loss is very homosexual too. Please stop. Yes, please. You can't. I know your team might lose, but if you punch a man, if your team or punch whoever, your fist is touching their nose. That's skin on skin, male on male action. You might catch the gay. To be fair, I'd get all up in there. Chase is like, I fucking love rugby. It's my favourite sport. Chase is there. I'll get in every scrum. Chase is just there underneath. Yeah, you're doing lovely, lads. You're doing great. Lovely ball control. It's fantastic. Looks great from my angle. Her vomit is just a rainbow. That would be cool. That would be cool because that would be a nice like twist on her. Because you know how people don't like her vomit, and it's obviously for people that are not into is it emetophobia or something? There's a thing about people that don't like sick. Oh, you do love rugby, okay? I know most people. Well, I say most. It was with the lads growing up. It was either people into their rugby or into their football, and I was the football guy. Yeah, we're talking about many things actually, Ellie. You have come back to a plethora of conversations, a chunk. Now, football fans can be rancid, not sorry, very scared and mean people. Went to an Arsenal match and never again say. Yeah, the thing is, all Paige, it's like you can never not go on to. Do you know like how straight men could not hack the fact that in the last Women's World Cup, was it the final they got to and lost? They couldn't hack it. Like I would have loved, and genuinely, I was honestly praying. Not again, one just anyway because it would have been nice to see them win it, but like I would have loved to have seen the straight males when if the men had won. Sorry, if the women had won their World Cup, because obviously the men haven't won it for years, and there's been this whole obviously thing of like. How women can't play football, etc., etc. That's a lovely tag, and I just love to have seen their silly little faces. Just like what excuse they'd have come up with. It's like, oh, get back in the kitchen. It's like they've won a World Cup, mate. Before the men have, so. It's like, yeah, but the women's game is soft, or there'll be some. It's like, no, they're all the same. They're all women's teams, they're all men's teams, they're all kind of somewhat competing with each other. It's not like a special power the women have got. Welcome back, whoever that was, by the way. Oh, Ellie, how you doing, friend? Welcome back. Yes, women's football is actually becoming. I like that, yeah, as well, Shell. I like that it's. Again, the shame is still that it's a thing where any. So like I watch a lot of like BT Sport highlights of like whatever games I've nice dodge. And anytime there's any like WSL stuff, so like the women's stuff, why is that making no sound? My balls are silent. There'll always be just men with comments, just negative. Lovely stuff, lovely stuff, lovely stuff, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Women's sports are very soft. You do realise it's women against women who share the same body anatomy, general strength, body structure. It's the same as if men were fighting men. Yeah, exactly. Again, it's the people that have the most problem with it are the straight men, aren't they? What is happening in this game? Are we just stacking it tonight? Because holy, we are taking L after L. Oh, just got fucking Gentech. Bless him. Had a very interesting debate about women's sport and their pay. Yeah, it's so that one is a weird one because it's I think it's hard to. Whilst the sentiment of they should share pay is nice, I think unfortunately the thing is it's and it's again the gap is somewhat closing in the sense of like 10 years ago women's football was again, but it was not had the I guess exposure and the opinion. We can't get you. There's obviously just so much funding. Like there's so many eyes on men's football. So naturally, the more exposure it's got, the more money that gets invested into it. And I've got 8 stacks though. So naturally, the men's game will get more things because obviously there's just more eyes on it. But again, let's say as Shell just said there's more now coming to. There's more coming to the women's game, which is nice. Like I say, more eyes are on it. More respect is being put on it, which is always nice. Oh, by the way, Save the Best actually sucks on Slinger now. Shooting Obsession for whatever reason loses 2 stacks even before the hit. So, so it would be. So hang on, let's test that theory out. Hang on, wait. How many stacks was I on? Why am I on 1? Did I just go down to 0? How many was... I'm sure I was not hitting her all game. I lost 4 stacks. Oh, the obsession changed. Oh, fuck me. Sorry, I thought Fung was my obsession. Did I get stunned? Why did that change? I've just stunned her. Why did I lose obsession? It was Fung, no? Oh, for the people. There you go. Sorry, yeah, that all happened in a... yeah, my bad. Sorry, we'll test that theory out. Ow. We'll test that theory out in a second. Yeah, my bad. Apologies. I was completely blissfully unaware. Yeah, so you don't gain any for shooting someone other than obsession, but if you do, you lose 2 and then another 2 for shooting. Yeah, the thing is though, it's a thing where it's a thing where I think it's still viable on. I think what it is though is it just encourages. It just encourages, doesn't it, more of a tunnel? I would say since it changed. I'm not even going to shoot you because yeah, we'll lose it. And I think that was my concern when it got changed. I was like, this is going to make people want to tunnel even more. I can almost just ignore... Look, again, this is a bit of a different scenario because Michaela's... There was the further people play that I just didn't clock on to. Very nice, very nice. Because again, now, I'm just going to avoid her, aren't I? So let's say that was the Fung through was Obsession earlier. Like I say, it just encourages the tunnel a little bit more. Nice. So you could be max stacks and in one chase landing 2 shots and 2 hits, you go to 0. Yeah, and that is like I say, I still think it is a perk that's decent. It just means now, by no fault of my own, by the perks, like well, if I want to play to the perks advantage, I will basically just I will avoid that person. So basically, everyone else ends up being a 3 versus 1. You only have a vault there, don't you? Oh my god, how have I missed that? How have we missed that one, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, was that a balance? You were zooming. We shall... Bollocks. Reload. I mean, you're dead, I think. I don't think you've got anything else here. Be very surprised if that is a DS. Yeah, okay. Deadingtons. Yeah, I still think it is viable. I just think it's almost in a worse place because now it does just encourage me, like I say, to completely ignore the obsession. Unless again it's a person that figures out what's going on and then they start just throwing themselves in my face and I have to waste stacks. Why do you use the Bevel on Slinger? How does it impact him? Slinger noob here. Again, it just is a thing of let's say for now example I've got 7 stacks. Again, let's just pretend we don't do anything with the obsession. If I get a shot on somebody, it used to be used for, you'd use the gun for non-obsession. Sorry, use the gun for obsession to get a health state on them, because the actual harpooning of them wouldn't count as a stack. Well, obviously now it's changed, but I still think it's got its value in it. Just in how quick you can get hits in and shoot with them and shoot with him. I hear someone. Are they above me? Ooh. Yeah, the citizens of change ruined it with Slinger. I still found value on it in this game though, but I get what you mean. Oh no! Oh, you're on the ground, love. Are you not a friend till the end, Mike? Like for needed. Are you not a friend till the end, fan, Mike? I've just not toyed around with it, to be honest. Not toyed around with it. It's I wouldn't say not a fan, just more of a just not really toyed around with it, I guess. So maybe could trade it out for something like that. I don't know. Like say it's a hi mate. It's just one that I've not tried and tested too much just yet. So like now, because we've got 8 stacks, right? That's straight over to her, straight with her down. Which, like I say, it's a. I still think it has its value, but the problem with the value of it is I just go forgetting this Michaela exists. Like which is, if you're talking from a perspective of like, if you are said Michaela, if you're obsession, I don't think that's healthy. Even with Save the Best, right, a tunnel was more encouraged. Now it's almost like not a tunnel, sorry, a 3, but like ignoring basically the existence of. Oh, I wonder if that is a exponential. No. I'll let you get out. That's okay. It was a weird game. All right, love. The more I play DVD, the more I realise I don't really need info perks, at least while playing Billy, since he's everywhere. Yeah, like I say, then that's where you just tweak your build to let that happen. I'll just pick her up when I let her go out. Get one out, you go, love. And yeah, like I say, there's certain kills I probably wouldn't need as much information on. Can we ping her for the lols right at the end? We nearly did. We nearly did. Yeah, maybe I have a look at it then. Yeah, maybe have a look at it. Maybe have a look at it and take it out. So PTB Tuesday, is it a new killer? Did you say at the beginning of the stream? I think it's Tuesday. Don't quote me on this, but I think it could be Tuesday. Possibles. I mean, we still got value in that game, right? But it's just I got value because I just need to forget one of the survivors exists. But the problem lies with that sometimes. It takes a long time to get back to full stacks, doesn't it? Mike, is there that one perk you can't live without? I wouldn't say live without, but I do like a good bit of Surge. I do like Surge. I don't think there's anything else that's like a mainstay. Surge is always like I'm always thinking like, right, Surge, because I don't have to kick gens, and Nowhere to Hide was making its way there, and then when it got kill switch for quite a bit, I just kind of forgot it existed. So that might eventually then make its way back in again, which is a bit redundant, saying Surge and Nowhere to Hide, but certain killer specifics, I guess. Gotta go take a call. No worries at all, Ellie. Ellie, Mike, welcome in, Alien. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. What about yourself, Shadow? Is there one that you? Oh, it's No Way Out. Yeah, if I think I go through a couple, it probably is. It probably. Oh, I'll tell you what. For a while, it was corrupt. It was very much corrupt because the amount of games I was having for a period where I was just getting. I mean, tonight's been actually pretty much this, which is where every game, before I even get any momentum, I'm just losing. Gens are just going and going and going. But barbecues maybe one. Lethal is possibly one. On certain, there's ones that have had certain eras, I guess, of being in mainstays in my build. Like I thought Grim Embrace was going to be my new like go-to, but I'm starting to find I'm every so often getting Grim Embrace teched. And what I mean by that is I'm going to kick a gen, but just as I get there, the Grim Embrace triggers. So unless paired with Ruin, sure, Grim Embrace is going. Yeah, I'm all for it. Gotta go take a ball. Yeah, called No Worries at all, Ellie. You take your time, my friend. Hello, welcome in, Jarv. How you doing, my friend? Listen, Coop will make it exactly. Coop will be. It'll just be Coop and nothing else. Just a coup de grace coup de grace build. Right, anyways, we have done shadows, so that puts us over to Ellie's, and Ellie has taken a call, but it's okay. We shall salute Ellie from a distance with my, hopefully, a decent Huntress build. Like, I definitely have go-to perks for specific killers. Shadow, definitely more so than like a universal across all. So, for example, Huntress, Iron Maiden Darkness, I just like the combo. I like the combo. Maybe I know some people run, is it Ultimate Weapon on her? I believe so. Right, extra hatchet, yes please. And let's maybe decrease the throw cooldown. Sure, why not? How are y'all? I'm doing very good, Jov. I'm doing very good. We've had some very insightful discussions tonight, which is quite a night. Didn't expect it. It's quite a change, but it's definitely had my I feel like I need a drink or a strepsil or something. I'd run Iron Maiden Barbecue on her because you can't hide in lockers. I love your glasses, thank you very much. They are actually really due an update because you can't quite see. I don't even know, you ain't gonna be able to see, are you? Whoa! They're very... Well, will you see if I put them that way? You can't really see, but basically, they are, when you look real close, they are grubby. But like, grubby where it's not even it's beyond cleaning. You could get a bloody jet wash on it, and it wouldn't get rid of it. I love a circular frame. I had for some. Oh, if that's 8 o'clock, I need to reset the game. Because I'll do it out of pure safety precautions, like it's a dangerous thing. I'll quickly reset the game. New TikTok set, ladies and gentlemen. Pixie, thank you for doing it. I appreciate it. Let's hope. So if anyone, I say if anyone saw it, no one did, because for some reason I've got a bit of a bone to pick with TikTok. And anyone that uploads TikTok content and has the same problem, feel free to chime in here, because I have this weird thing where a couple of years ago I was legit shadow banned. And I don't know why. Actually, I do know why, because my old TikToks I used to do, what I used to do was, no worries, Pixies, I'll enjoy your dinner. I used to do skit TikToks, which, not skits, but like, it was why the relaunch, every about 2 hours, for some reason, I've not figured out why, my DBD has a weird audio sync issue where, ever since I've changed to splitting audio on OBS, about 2 hour mark, it seems to go out of sync. No other game does it, just DBD. So very weird. But yeah, basically, I used to, on my phone, I would record the green screen video with the sound playing somewhere else, and then upload that privately to my normal TikTok, and then download it onto my PC, and then delete it on my TikTok. So I'd have a load of like privated videos that I just upload like 10 in one big go, delete them all straight afterwards after I've uploaded them to here to edit into Premiere or whatever. But like, obviously that was basically showing bot activity or bot behaviour. So eventually that got shadow banned. But now we're fine. Now we're good. Like we hit similar numbers pretty much every TikTok. But then every so often, certain ones will just go weird. So like the Alan Wake one recently went really weird, and it's why certain words, when I use captions, I will asterisk out. Sometimes I'll put beeps on certain words if maybe they might. Again, I say the F word quite a lot and they don't seem to pick up on that, so I think that's fine. But like that Claude one I did the other night, I thought it was pretty just normal. Chill. It was me in Midwich giving Claudette a maths lesson. I eventually killed her. It just did a bit, just a little funny bit. And weirdly, it just didn't do anything. It just got held, got stuck. So I was like, is it because I used the word dead in it, but I spelt it D3AD, thinking like, right, let's at least not say the word dead. I've re-edited it. I'm going to try and re-upload it another day and see what happens with it. But it does it every so often. And it's very hard to pinpoint. If they don't tell you what it's being held back for, it's really hard to figure out what the freaking hell they are doing it for. Yeah, it could be the words that I use. But again, I throw F words in, like saying dead and things in it. Again, that's not like it could be the violence of the game. Like I think the Alan Wake one did it because it was maybe an overly violent video, because there's a lot of, but like DVD content's uploaded all the time. It's a bit of it hurts my head, like trying to figure out what's wrong with it. I'm a boomer. TikTok confuses me. I was definitely more a couple of years ago, definitely not into, or just really. I mean, even now I don't understand TikTok in the sense of it's all a bit of luck in it and some algorithm look. Sorry, delay. My glasses are the same, to be honest. I have a massive scratch on mine too. New glass should be next month. Nice. Yeah, I should probably get on it, but you know I won't. I'll delay it and delay it and delay it. Yes, that's why the relaunch. Comedian Pod. That was me. It's me. He's trying to do the bit, do the funny for the ha-has to get the people laughing. Right. Our next killer is though Huntress for Ellie. Yeah, I don't get what it takes. Yeah, I honestly, I think it's a good portion. Obviously, the content I feel like has to be good anyway, because it will, even if it reached a somewhat decent audience, if it's shite, people will obviously scroll past it or just not like it, whatever. But my most popular TikTok, there's no reason why that should have done any better than any of those. It was like 150k. I don't know, views. Maybe it's on more now. Or did it go to 500,000?